Today we are going to be playing Cabernet. This is a really fun kind of vampire-based game that I've been following the development for quite a while. So I am very excited to be playing this today. I did get in and play a little bit just to kind of get a basic feel for the controls, but we'll be starting a new game here. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. Nico, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly, someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life, despite her obvious calling for medicine. When she was little, I always thought she would become...
So this is where we'll be able to pick our character's starting stats. There are four major, kind of almost like personality points that you can invest in. You have art and music, you have like literature and writing, you have science and medicine, as well as like politics and like history or something like that. I think that this last one is. Yeah, a politician. So the kind of playthrough that or it's not playthrough, the little trial that I ran earlier, I went very heavy, like musician writer, very art heavy. This time I think I'd like to go very balanced. You earn points in all of these quite quickly, depending on how you play. And they just unlock certain like dialogue options and certain investigative options later. Let's see, as a child, what do I think Lisa would have wanted to become? I feel like a musician is something a lot of children like find a calling to, even if they don't pursue it long.
You should have seen her with her fiddle when she was only 5. The instrument was half her size, but when she played, oh Lord, did your heart start filling up? Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
Yeah.
By the time she graduated,
Thirst for the written word.
Lisa must have read every book there was in the school's library. To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country, if someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
I feel like we're doing a very sweet, kind of like friendly character here. I feel like a true friend would make sense.
With all of her other talents, above everything else, she was a true and loyal friend. She connected with people easily. She cared deeply about them. Some might even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would still be with us.
Yeah.
But I digress. Please, forgive me. What's done is done.
Oh, we're starting with no science this time. That'll be fun.
She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Kolya, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth.
Ew.
When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction.
It's a very interesting description and a very vivid image that it's put in my mind.
Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault. Dear Lord.
So, really quick, on that little dream thing that she was having, I believe the metaphor, the symbolism for that, pulling the thread and then having the mother cry, is I think that's a oh my god, words. A reference to like that thread of life, that she has been literally removed, that thread of life from her, become an immortal. And the mother crying because that means that she has forever been disconnected from her daughter, and they will never be able to reconnect in the afterlife, in life, or in any way, really. At least that's kind of like my read on it.
Mom?
Oh, what a natural instinct to want to call out for your mom when you're scared and confused and you don't know where you are.
Kola?
Or brother.
My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton.
Well, let's just hope. Let's hope the morgue didn't actually do that.
Like I slept for days. Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell.
Yeah, this would be.
Feels too real to be a dream.
This would feel like a nightmare to wake up in a place like this. It's so dark. There's just a bucket of blood next to some dingy ass bed that you woke up on.
The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this? My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Who indeed? A handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Lisa by her father. So here we'll be able to see kind of our good points and our dark points, as well as, kind of shift my head a little bit, kind of see it back there. These are all our stats that we assigned kind of at the beginning. We'll be able to go over into quests. See, our quest is to escape currently.
Lilies of the Valley. my favorite flower.
I'm
Put them in
guessing.
this room.
I'm guessing
It's
flowers from
disturbing to
her
see them
grave.
here.
Considering they're her favorites, I'm wondering if those are like the flowers her uncle put out at her grave or something.
Locked. Hello? Anyone?
Yeah, anyone out there? Please, I'm in here. I'm all alone behind a locked door.
Please help. I'm stuck here. Anyone? It's no use.
Oh ho ho, and who is this?
Hello? Who is this?
I swear I didn't remember that's exactly what she says.
I'm locked inside. Please help. Are you still there? Maybe you can't talk?
Maybe indeed.
Please knock twice for yes and once for no. Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door?
Yes, yes indeed.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
But will they?
Will you help me?
No.
What is it that you want from me? I'm not wealthy, but I know some people who can lend me money and...
No, no money. Doesn't want that green to get out of here. Means nothing to him.
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come and call anytime, day or night.
No, no need for medicine, huh? I don't want to owe a favor, but I think we're gonna have to owe a favor, guys.
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Literally the worst thing to owe a mysterious creature you have never met. Yeah, of course you accept that.
And it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Yelizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Oh, girl, you're gonna regret that. You're definitely gonna regret that.
Ah!
Yep, and look at that. Regrets it.
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later. It's open.
And finally, we have escaped the room.
No one.
And there is no one here. So who was it that we were just talking to then?
What have I gotten myself into?
Perfect. We have leveled up essentially and gotten some points. Considering we have none into science, I'd basically like to invest all of them there so we have a nice, perfectly even build to start. Now let's see, what else is down in this dungeon, basically? Are those bones? Those look like bones in the foreground.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Is anyone else locked down here? Oh, there's just rats. Lovely. Good to know that I was just dumped in the basement with the rats.
What a peculiar painting. The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
Yeah, you think? So this is where kind of like points come in. So I don't... If I can fact gonna have to boop down for a second. I don't have enough history points to pick the second option. But I did have enough art points to pick the first option.
It smells like death here. Like in the academy when we left a cadaver out for too long. Only, it's much worse than that.
Yeah, and girl, do you hear that scratching sound? The fuck is that?
There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
So this is kind of the morality system of the game being introduced. Do we steal money and go down a dark route, but get kind of like a financial leg up at the right at the start? Or do we leave the money and gain kind of like humanity for a more kind of like good playthrough? We are going to leave the money, as I'd like to try and do a more humanity-focused kind of run with this.
Tempting, but...
Morality. Lisa's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism, I think? Points. Some choices will only become available to Lisa after she reaches certain levels. Yeah, so, like, there are certain characters that are aligned with, like, kind of one or the other, and you can only really, like, fully befriend characters that kind of align with the morality of your character. So there's some, like, really shady characters that you can't really befriend unless you have, like, a really high, you know, like, you know, nihilism points.
I can't take what isn't mine.
Like, the money would have helped a ton. But, yeah, I'd like to try and avoid those points if we can.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
We like to remove the covers and see our reflection.
We live in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Yeah, it's a trick mirror, of course, yeah. You know, there's no such thing as having no reflection. Of course, it's a trick mirror. And nothing else. There's no other reason.
Eerie. It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Kinda looks like it, huh?
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead.
And see what's on the other side of this door.
Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
And that'll be it for today, you guys. We're going to end it here right before Chapter 1 starts. And I'm not going to spoil what's behind this door for all of you. You'll have to wait and tune in next episode to see what's upstairs. You know, who has taken us down into this dark, dingy, like, dungeon and just left us down there, like, locked away. Who was it that freed us? There's so much to learn and, like, discover and experience in this game. And I can't wait to see you guys there with me next time. Bye!